Today, I'm going to be talking about my company, TruStory. But first, I'll introduce myself. My name is Preeti Kasareddy. I'm the founder and CEO of TruStory. Prior to this, I was a software engineer at Coinbase, and before that, I was at Andreessen Horowitz and Goldman Sachs. This presentation is not about me, it's about TruStory, so I'm just going to get started. So what is TruStory? In a nutshell, TruStory is a platform for users to discover and validate claims that other people are making. These can be claims that they're making in their blog posts, their white papers, websites, social media posts, really anywhere on the web. Our mission is simple. It's to bring authenticity back into the digital and decentralized world. And I'll tell you why I'm really passionate and eager to solve this problem. And it starts with a personal story. So all of last year, I was pretty much a free agent in the blockchain world, contributing to different projects, learning, listening, and observing. And I was honestly haunted by the amount of disinformation and inauthenticity in the space. I would regularly see people make outrageously false claims or even subtly false claims in their white papers or websites and raise millions of dollars off of it. And I started to realize, as much as we hate centralized companies because they censor us and they filter stuff we see, I think as we move to a more decentralized world, the veracity of information only goes down because there's no central party to control that veracity of information. So I started to think about, in a world that's decentralized and full of disinformation, how can we build trust between people and their ideas? And that's when TruStory was born. And so the core of it is that TruStory uses the collective knowledge of the crowd, so the people in the know, with robust token incentives and disincentives to validate and curate a better reality. How it works is a user can create a story, and a story can come from existing content on the web. So if Basecoin makes a claim in their white paper, you can take that claim and send it to TruStory. Or you can create a claim from scratch. So I can say, I was the core developer of XYZ protocol. That's a valid claim. It gets created, and then gets broadcast to the network, and then it gets validated using a novel social economic game, which I'll talk about. And then once it's validated, it's verifiable into the future by other humans or other smart contracts or other smart protocols. So if, for example, Dharma protocol or DYDX or any other protocol wants to verify some claims about someone, they can do that. So the core of it is the validation, right? So when a user creates a story, it gets validating using this social economic game. And while I won't have time to talk in length about how this protocol exactly works, I'll give you a high-level overview, which is that it's a voting-based game, and it uses, it's a stake-based, votes are staked and reputation-weighted. And the core of it is that honest voters are incentivized with tokens, reputation, and influence in the system over time, and dishonest voters lose tokens, reputation, and influence in the system. So people that are continuously doing good work in validating this stuff start to become important players in the ecosystem. Moreover, we also maintain the veracity of the information over time because stories are bonded to, and they can also be revoked. And there's incentives in the system for people to do this.
I'm gonna watch. I'm interested.
So that's kind of the nuts and bolts of it. And I want to close off by saying this. In a world, we're moving to a more and more decentralized world. It's inevitable, and that's why you're all here. And so we can't expect centralized companies like Facebook or Google to fix the disinformation problem. It has to be open and it has to be community-driven. And that's really the power of token economics, because you can use token economics to align incentives amongst people in the know, amongst the crowd, to validate and curate a better reality. And that's basically what TruStory does. So I'll be posting more information with the white paper, website, and everything in the coming weeks, but that's all.